Okay, wir sind noch zu Hause.
I've slept all night and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.
Hoffen wir es mal. Ist da noch was drin? Nein, ist nichts mehr Nützliches drin. Nur alter Kram, den ich schon vor Jahren hätte wegschmeißen sollen. Oh ja. Oh, die Tür ist zu. Okay. Wen haben wir denn an der Türe? Die ganzen Katzen sind weg. Leider. Dann schauen wir doch mal. Öffnen. Oh, hallo.
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Kenne ich Sie? Ich bin sehr beschäftigt. Lassen Sie mich bitte in Ruhe. Kenne ich Sie?
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me. My name is Mitzie Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had worked real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
Ich bin sehr beschäftigt. Lassen Sie mich bitte in Ruhe. Okay, was behaupten Sie da? Und wie können Sie es wagen? Sie sind es also. Ich hatte so ein Gefühl, dass Sie früher oder später auftauchen.
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. A girl who got in the way and fucked everything up. I'll understand if you're angry at me. It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
Warum würden Sie mit mir sprechen wollen? Das ergibt keinen Sinn. Wenn Sie auf ein Dankeschön aus sind, werden Sie sich enttäuschen müssen. Wir sind mal nett zu ihr.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us? I'm very tidy. I don't make much noise and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
I don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it. But I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time. What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but...
Great. Can I come in?
Im Krankenhaus haben Sie gesagt, Sie wären meine Tochter. Dieses Gästezimmer ist ziemlich mies, sollten Sie wissen. Wie sind Sie in dieser Nacht hier reingekommen? Ich bin mir sicher, ich hatte die Tür abgesperrt. Wir fragen erstmal, warum Sie angegeben haben, dass sie unsere Tochter ist.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
Okay. Nun, ich bin im Krankenhaus gestorben, wenn Sie es wissen wollen. Oh, Mitzie, das brauchst du noch nicht wissen, das brauchst du noch nicht wissen. Sind Sie hier reingekommen?
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made, it was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
Da hat sie recht. Ich bin im Krankenhaus gestorben, wenn Sie es wissen wollen.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
Oh,
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead, and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Yes, I have.
Did it help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did.
Wir haben von einem Tag mit dem Doktor geredet und das ist nicht gut ausgegangen, auf gar keinen Fall. Dieses Gästezimmer ist ziemlich mies, das sollten Sie wissen.
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night. There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations, with homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Ach, Mitzie, jetzt schon sympathisch. Warum wollen Sie dieses Zimmer so sehr?
Why do you want this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit mouldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens. I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. You think they'll smell the rats on me? Really need to shower.
Ich bin mir sicher, Sie werden sich umentscheiden, wenn Sie es sehen. Das wird Sie nicht.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
Fine. I give up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself. if you're so stubborn.
Im Garten treibt sich eine menschenfressende Miesmuschel ihr Unwesen. Ach, Mr. Thaddeus. Kommen Sie ran. Das Gästezimmer betreten.
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and someone to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Gibt es jemanden, den ich kontaktieren kann für eine Empfehlung? Sie steckt nicht in irgendwelchen Schwierigkeiten, oder? Sie haben persönliche Gründe für Ihren Aufenthalt erwähnt. Sind Sie ein Teil dieser Emo-Subkultur? Oh mein Gott. Das ist ja mal... Okay. Sie haben persönliche Gründe für Ihren Aufenthalt erwähnt.
You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like. I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down. Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He's done something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all.
Werden wir sehen, Mitzie. Gibt es jemanden, den ich kontaktieren kann für eine Empfehlung? Ich frage mich, was sie damit meint. Sie steckt nicht in irgendwelchen Schwierigkeiten, junge Dame, oder?
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
I don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
A scar across the face, an eye patch, rough stubble. Those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture. But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
Dann fragen wir mal nach einer Empfehlung.
Is there anyone I can contact? For references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'd be okay.
Wir müssen die Frage stellen. Okay. Sind Sie ein Teil dieser Emo-Subkultur?
Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Please don't say that word ever again. Oh no, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that, crap. I hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Okay. Clearly a sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're called emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period. You know, you've been asking me all these questions and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone through a terrible experience. You barely survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Nicht so ungut, aber ich möchte wirklich nicht drüber reden. Sie nehmen sich viel zu viel heraus, das zu fragen. Es geht Sie nichts an. Lange Geschichte. Ich möchte es nicht mit diesem persönlichen Scheiß lange quälen. Nehmen das Letzte. Sind mal freundlich zu Mitzie.
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzie. Let's go back to the living room.
Oh, Mitzie.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I hope you're not going to change your mind about this. Miss Ashworth? What happened? Are you all right?
Oh Mann.
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why? Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
Oh Gott, bleiben Sie einfach weg von mir. Sie sind hier nicht sicher, Sie sollten gehen. Jetzt. Ich wusste, Sie sind eine von denen. Ich wusste es. Sie sind hier nicht sicher, Sie sollten gehen. Jetzt. Weil... ich traue Mitzie. Sie ist nicht so eine. Die hat ihr eigenes Ziel und letztendlich hat sie nichts mit uns zu tun.
You're not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats. I...
Ah, Mann. Bleiben Sie einfach weg von mir.
Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear? This is not a good place for you.
Where am I gonna go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. Anywhere but here.
Oh nein, Soßen. Sag das nicht.
I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble. Okay? Just take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then maybe. Oh no. No. No.
Sie werden sterben.
You're going to die.
I know. Yeah. I know. How did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-reading abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to die, but call it a hunch if you like.
It's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's how it started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Here, Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
Oh. Sie hat scheinbar Krebs im Endstadium. Und wir sind mal wieder in irgendeinem Keller. Ah, Mai.
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat. What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream? Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Well, don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats. I can help. What do you say? Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
Oh mein Gott. Fass mich nicht an und ich töte dich, du krankes Arschloch. Bitte tu mir nicht weh, lass mich einfach gehen. Du bist ein toter Mann. Du weißt es nur noch nicht. Ich sag das Letzte.
You're a dead man. You just don't know it yet. I'll cut your throat open and watch you bleed to death. I'll feed your body to the crows. Oh, you're gonna regret this, pal.
What's going on in there?
Scheiße.
Who's this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God.
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me. You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay. I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death of them bloody cats. You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
Alter, Britney Spears, beruhig dich. Wer zum Teufel bist du?
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch! I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me? Well, I've got just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach, the strongest you can get. You give me no choice. I can't risk losing him. I have to make sure he won't be attracted to you anymore. You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway. No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
Oh, Britney. Du stirbst auch noch früh genug. Oh, wir sind Teacup.